Hello again, trust you well, thanks for joining me. I've another in the series, The Little Word If, for you. This one's taken from Romans 7, verse 2 and 3. It'll take some concentration for you to get what Paul is saying. For the woman which hath a husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he lives. But if the husband be dead, she's loose from the law of her husband. She's free to marry another. So then, if while her husband lives she's married to another man, she's committed an adultery, she's called an adulteress. But if the husband be dead, she's free from that law, so she's no longer committed adultery, even though she has sex and marries another man. Paul's using the marital state as an example to our relationship between the law of Moses and Jesus, who brought grace and truth. You can't be under two covenants at once. You've got to count the old covenant dead to be in the new covenant. So you can't be married to Christ and still keep the ordinances of the law. Verse 4 says, Wherefore, my brethren, you also have become dead to the law by the body of Christ, that you should be married to another, even him who is raised from the dead, that we should bring forth fruit unto God. So if you're married to Christ, you've got to count the law dead, and the law makes us sinners, so we're dead to sin. Believers who try and keep the ordinances of the law, I need to say there's a difference between the moral law, which will stand till heaven and earth pass. That's the 10 Commandments. But the ordinances, the dietary laws, the laws of uncleanness, the feasts, the Sabbath days, they're not a moral issue, so they're done away with. They're the divers, sundry laws in the Bible. There's hundreds of them. So we've got to count the first husband dead, and that's the law, and we're not free to marry another Jesus and receive grace. So believers who try and keep the ordinances of the law, the dietary laws, the laws of cleanliness, and all the feast days, they're committing spiritual adultery if they claim they're married to Christ, because the first husband isn't dead. The law has to be dead, contained in ordinances. So Ephesians 2:15 explains it clearly. It says, Jesus having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, not the moral law, for to make in himself of two one new man, Jew and Gentile. He's made one new man. So the law only came to expose us as sinners. If the law is done away with, then we're dead to sin. And Romans confirms this, Romans 6 and verse 11. Likewise, reckon yourselves to be dead, indeed unto sin, but alive unto God through Jesus Christ. Something for you to think about today. I know it's not easy to get the understanding of it, but think about it, read the scriptures I've quoted. I'm a busy man, I've got lots to do, so I'm going to go and see you for the next vlog. Have a wonderful week. God bless you.